Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Welcome to Fragrance Friday. Today's Fragrance Friday is going to be a small Bath & Body Works haul. I have some $11.95 3-wick candles in here and some soaps. And then I'm also going to do a brief rundown on what I've been melting and burning in my house the past probably couple of weeks. So I hope that you will stick around, and if you like what you see today, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you aren't already subscribed, I hope that you will consider doing so by clicking that red subscribe button down below. So this Bath & Body Works haul is not a huge one. There's just a couple of the 3 wicks because I already have a lot of fall candles, and I bought these actually earlier. I don't even think it's been a week, but they had the $11.95 sale for the candles, which is the best sale that they've had since the pandemic, and I don't know if they're gonna go really lower than that before Candle Day in December, if they even have Candle Day. But I went ahead and bought 2, and then I have just a few hand soaps. I did use a 20% off coupon that I had that came in the mail, so I think the candles came out to be like $9.60, just to be transparent. So let's start off with the candles. So we are starting off on the right foot with one of my all-time favorite fall time candles, and that is Cider Lane. And usually I don't find these in store, but sometimes you can get lucky and a store will have a small stock, but usually you can find these online. And now this just makes me know that fall is coming. So the notes on this are warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark cinnamon sugar, ground clove with essential oils. And yes, I can definitely tell that it's more of a Granny Smith apple because it's more of like it has a little bit of tartness to it. You do get that caramel. I don't know about brown sugar. That ground clove, if you're not a fan of clove, it's very minute in this candle. This is a great transition scent for early fall. I like having more apple type scents in September when the weather is just starting to get into that fall time feel. So this is Cider Lane from Bath & Body Works. And it does come in that, if you light it, the lines in the leaves become very iridescent, where you could just see the light through it. It's really pretty. Okay, I spent a lot of time on Cider Lane, and someone told me in my last video that I talk too much, so I guess I should speed things through. But this one is also an OG favorite, and you can burn this in the fall or the winter time, and that is Marshmallow Fireside. It is just very sweet, slightly smoky. It's exactly what it says. It is toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, and crystallized amber. This is in the White Barn Core Collection for Bath & Body Works. I really love the gray matte type of jar to this. You can see that it is gray inside, which is really pretty. And yes, I smell that marshmallow first. Definitely get that wood note. It's almost like a campfire note. And then that vanilla just brings it all together. So it's a great balance between sweet and smoky. If you want it to be more woodsy, I probably wouldn't go for Marshmallow Fireside because I would say it's half and half. So you will get the sweet on this. This is a classic Marshmallow Fireside. It's a great one. Okay, so I got 4 hand soaps in here. They're all fall scents. So I will start off with Afternoon Apple Picking. I haven't smelled this one yet, but I thought this might be a nice one to start off fall. And let's see, it says crisp apple, succulent pear, and cinnamon. I don't know about the cinnamon, we'll see. Okay, if there's cinnamon in here, I do get a little cinnamon. Not a red hot cinnamon, just like a very light cinnamon, maybe a gourmand cinnamon. But like I said, it's the last note. I definitely get that crisp apple. the pear makes it a little bit softer, I would say. This is a nice one. Definitely you could use this even when maybe your falls are a little bit warm, because this smells very fresh to me. This is afternoon apple picking. Look how pretty that red bottle is too. Isn't that just giving you the total fall vibes? Okay, sticking with apple, this was such a favorite of mine last year that I'm so glad that they brought it back, and they brought it in the Creamy Luxe. If you didn't know, that afternoon apple picking was the deep cleansing hand soap. The Creamy Luxe is my favorite, and then following would be the deep cleansing. I do have some foaming in here. I know a lot of people prefer the foaming, but I love the Creamy Luxe formula, and this is apples and brown sugar, and you will want to eat this soap. You know, back if you're a child of the 70s and 80s, I was born in the mid 1980s, and when you used to get in trouble, sometimes you got your mouth washed out with soap. I might not mind with this because it smells so good. The notes on this are baked apples, brown sugar, and flaky pie crust. And I'm telling you, it is so spot on. Oh my gosh. I should have bought more now that I think about it. I was afraid they weren't going to come back with this. And it's in the same packaging. So I'm curious if, let's see what I wonder if there is a code on here. No, it looks like it was produced this year, but they have the same packaging and it has the same amazing scent. You get that flaky pie crust immediately. Oh, and it's buttery. I don't know how they do it in a hand soap. If they made this into a candle, I would be buying it by the truckload. So you get that pie crust note first. You definitely get the apples with the brown sugar in it. It's exactly what the notes say, and it's exactly what it says here. Apples and brown sugar. Do not walk to a Bath & Body Works. You run and you grab this, and then thank me later and let me know. Come back here and leave a comment and let me know that you tried it and thank me for it. All right, that's apples and brown sugar. Okay, the next two I have are pumpkin scents, and this is Pumpkin Cupcake. I really like this in candle form, so I thought that I would pick it up in hand soap. This is in the gentle foaming hand soap. They didn't have it in the Creamy Luxe or the deep cleansing, but the notes on this are baked pumpkin, whipped vanilla frosting, and golden honey. And real quick, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the foaming, or do you prefer the Creamy Luxe or the deep cleansing? I know people usually when I worked at Bath & Body Works, it seemed people definitely gravitated towards this more, the foaming, but I don't know if that's because that's what is most readily available versus the Creamy Luxe. But I'm just curious, what do you prefer? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Okay, it smells a little bit more pumpkin-y than the candle. So the candle smells more vanilla and bakery type, and then the pumpkin is secondary. I definitely get pumpkin out of this. I do get frosting too. I don't know if I get honey, but this is great. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is a really nice cozy scent. That pumpkin is very prominent, and that vanilla. I almost smell a little tiny bit of spice, but it's so subtle. I don't think anyone that doesn't like spicy scents would mind this. It's very light. But this one's a good one. This is Pumpkin Cupcake. Okay, finally we have Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. Doesn't that sound so good? The notes on this are creamy pumpkin, toasted marshmallow, and warm praline. I love this chalkboard label that they have on some of the candles and the labels for the soap. I just think it's so cute, but let's go ahead and smell it. I've never tried this one. Okay, the pumpkin is somewhat similar to the Pumpkin Cupcake, so they're very similar actually. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna grab the cupcake one and see what the difference is. Wow. These are very similar to each other. The pumpkin, I feel like in every video I'm dropping something, but I feel like Pumpkin Cupcake and Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, they're so similar. I do get maybe the praline on this. Oh, I hope it's not leaking. I do get the praline on this as the slight note, and I get maybe the slightest bit of fall spices in this that make it different. But honestly, it's very hard to tell the difference between these. This is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte in this pink liquid that now has bubbles because I dropped it. And then this is Pumpkin Cupcake. So either one of these, I think you're gonna really like. They're great pumpkin scents, great pumpkin kind of sweet scents, because you get that vanilla here, they say, and the toasted marshmallow. I think that they're the same. So, but both I'm really excited to try. And that was my Bath & Body Works haul. So let's get into what I have been melting and burning real quick for the past couple weeks. Okay, we're gonna have to transition because we just went through fall scents and I have that fall feeling right now, I'm not gonna lie. But we are still in the middle of summer and it's been hot, almost 100 degrees every single day. So I have been burning and melting all summer stuff. So let's get into it. Okay, first is this Bath & Body Works Tiki Mango Mai Tai candle, and it burned all the way down. I don't know if you can see, but it actually has a crack, but I think it's just from moving around in my container. But good job, Bath & Body Works. This is like the third Bath & Body Works candle in a row that I haven't had any pooling issues and no wick issues. So fingers crossed that they heard all of us complaining and did something about it. But the notes on this are fresh mango nectar, exotic jasmine, and sun-kissed grapefruit. And this was nice. I didn't know what to think about this because there's so many like pineapple, I think there's pineapple mango, and it's very similar to that. I definitely get mango. I don't really get jasmine, and I don't really get grapefruit. I would just call this a straight up mango candle. I would say it's between light to medium throw. Like I said, no burn issues. It burned all the way down. I have it down to here. And overall, this was nice. I would maybe put this more in a bedroom if you're looking to get more throw out of it. Put it in a smaller space. My open area downstairs, it was just more on the lighter side. But that was Tiki Mango Mai Tai. I enjoyed it. Okay, I have a Homeworks candle. This is Pineapple Colada. And this is a 4-wick candle. I bought it from Ulta on a 2 for $40 sale. I don't know if I think that they're worth $20. This is the second candle I've ever burned from Homeworks. The first one I did not have a good experience with, but I was really excited to smell this one because it smelled like straight pineapple. It was perfect. The notes on this are fresh pineapple, coconut milk, Madagascar vanilla, and tangerine juice. This is delicious, both warmed and on cold. The only negative that I would say, well, actually there's a few negatives. So, but let me go with the notes first, or what I smell. When burning, that pineapple, it's very prominent. So if you're worried that you're gonna lose that pineapple, you will not. That vanilla and coconut milk does give it this little creaminess to it that I really enjoyed. Tangerine juice, I don't know if that was in there or not. You can see it burned very dirty. The pooling wasn't too bad. At the very end, I was having some pooling issues. I got it almost all the way to the end. There's nothing like in this particular area. It says that it burns, I believe, does it even say? Oh, 30 to 55 hours. I would say it's more on the 30 end. What was weird is some days that I would burn this, I would smell nothing in my house. Nothing, unless I was standing over the candle. The next day I would burn it and I could smell it like throughout my whole downstairs. So I don't know if I should say this is a light to high throw, but let's just put it as a medium. I just wish it was more consistent. So yeah, that is the only kind of negatives about it. I would say the biggest negative is just that it burned really dirty, and but that's not a huge deal to me. So this was Pineapple Colada from Homeworks, a much better experience than I had the first time I burned a Homeworks candle. So if you're interested in checking them out and you see Pineapple Colada, the scent is wonderful. Okay, let's get into some wax real quick. I'll just start off with the one non-scentsy one I have, and that's from Sensationals, and that is Tropical Fiesta. And yeah, it's just a nice summer fruit, like a fruit bowl, very strong performer, great throw. Usually Sensational and Better Homes and Gardens from Walmart, they retail for $2 for 6 cubes. I usually put one in each of my warmers. That's really all you need. They're really thick. They last all day. And this says passion fruit and guava. And yeah, I get a lot of citrus. I get a lot of berries, or maybe that's the passion fruit, but Sensational's Tropical Fiesta is wonderful. Okay, sticking with this tropical theme, I have Scentsy's Pina Colada Chacha. And this one was a very light performer. It smells great. It smells a lot like the Pineapple Colada, which is pineapple with that vanilla or coconut milk note. So it's like a creamy pineapple, but it was very light. And I'm talking about even with 2 cubes into one of my standards and like putting an extra cube in, it just, you know, I feel like a lot of the tropical or the summertime scents from Scentsy definitely don't throw as well as their fall and winter time stuff does, but the scents are good. But I'm just letting you know, Pina Colada Cha-Cha is probably one I won't repurchase. Not because of the scent, but just because the throw was very minimal. But maybe, actually I might repurchase it if I get like a warmer for a bathroom or something like that, or a small bedroom. But that was Pina Colada Cha-Cha, nice creamy pineapple scent. Okay, this is a bring back by bar, so it's not available now, but this is Sugar, and I'm actually gonna talk about this with another bring back by bar, which is Pink Haze, because I heard that these were very similar to each other. This is Pink Haze, this is Sugar. Okay, Pink Haze is a little bit more powdery than Sugar. A lot of people I've seen ask, would you prefer, not for me, they don't ask me this, but they'll ask consultants, do you prefer Pink Haze or Sugar? To me, I prefer Sugar. Sugar performs better. It has better throw. Pink Haze had, again, minimal throw, kind of like Pina Colada Cha-Cha. Sugar has, it's like maybe some berries with a powdery floral note to it. It was okay. I thought it's kind of like Pink Sands from Yankee Candle, just not as, I feel like Pink Sands doesn't have a lot of powder in it. This did, which made me not the hugest fan about it. But I'm glad that I tried it out. Pink Haze, minimal. But Sugar does not have that powdery note. It does have that berry type note. It could have maybe a little bit of floral or some vanilla in it. It's very sweet, as it should be, since it's called Sugar. And I would say this one is more of a medium type throw, so you'll definitely get more endurance and scent value, in my opinion, from Sugar than Pink Haze. So I got to talk about 2. But if I was going to repurchase one of these, if they came back, Sugar would be it. Okay, next is Skinny Dippin'. And I feel like I'm just going to be kind of negative on Scentsy, and I'm not trying to be, because Scentsy is wonderful. But this one had, in the clamshell, it smells like this is going to be very strong. This is a melon, maybe not melon, yeah, like a melon, fresh cucumber, like a cucumber melon type scent, but tropical. So there might be a little bit of tropical type fruits in this. It smells like it would be strong in the clamshell on cold, but when I melted it, it kind of faded on me again. And and also the longevity of this is not there. It's like maybe a day. And at that point, why wouldn't you just go for Walmart where you're paying $2 versus $6 on that? I mean, Scentsy, usually they last 2-3 days versus Walmart's that usually go for 1 day. But this one, I mean, I could barely smell it on first day, second day, nothing. So Skinny Dippin' is just not something that I think is gonna be repurchased by me. It's a great scent on cold. On warmed, it was kind of a dud. But last but not least, this one was not a dud. This is Rainbow Sherbet from Scentsy. And this one did make my club. And thank goodness, because it retired with the spring and summer catalog since the fall and winter just started August 1st. But this is tart and sweet, which is, I know that's not very helpful. This is raspberry, orange, and lime. It is rainbow sherbet. And this is summer in wax. This is such a great performer. It is strong. It is so well worth the money for this one. So the throw is nice. I could smell it throughout my whole entire house for a very long period of time. I love the mix of that lime with the sweetness of the orange and the raspberry. It is such a nice complement. I'm so glad I got this one. I only have it on a 3-month cycle because I don't need a ton of this, obviously, coming up in the fall and winter time. But as soon as the weather gets to be warm, I can't wait to reach for this again. So this is Rainbow Sherbet from Scentsy. This one was my favorite wax melt that I had been melting. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for spending the last few minutes with me talking all things home fragrance. What did you think about my haul? What did you think about what I was melting? What have you been melting and burning in your house? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I hope that you had a nice time. Are you still melting and burning summer, or are you already transitioning into fall? For me, I'm very seasonal, and I'm also very weather oriented. So I'm probably not going to melt fall scents until probably Labor Day time. But so the next few Fragrance Fridays will probably still be summer stuff. But I want to hear what you are doing. Are you decorating and smelling all the fall scents that you can, or are you still knee deep in the summertime? Let me know. And thanks again for watching. I hope that I will see you guys next time. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button before you leave. And I will talk to you guys again next time. Bye-bye.